Hello, friends and families. How are you doing today? Hope we are keeping love alive in our families, in our homes, and among our friends. Thank God for today. Welcome to Moments with Moronke Ashabi. This is yours truly, Moronke Ashabi. Today's topic is a topic that most of us are always curious about. But before we go on, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you guys. Love you. Now, on today's topic, it is centered on discipline. Yes, you heard me right. Discipline. How well do we discipline our children and the children living around us? How well do we discipline them? This is very important. In this millennium, or should I say this generation that we are in, hardly will you find 50% respectful children. Yes, you heard me right. Hardly will you find 50% of respectful children in this generation that we are in. I'm going to give a few instances. When some children are disciplined in schools, some parents will go to the school and fight the teachers. I always wonder, how come a parent will go to the school and fight the teacher, all in the name of discipline? If you can't discipline your child at home, definitely the teacher will discipline the child in school. In my own generation, when I was growing up, which mother or father will come and fight our teachers when we were growing up? Who born you well? My mother will send you back to the school. All the teachers will gather and beat you. I remember when I was in secondary school, as a teacher, my mother was a teacher then. My mom is a retired principal. So there was a guy in my class then. The guy just started misbehaving. He was he was looking for my trouble. Let me put it that way. The guy, they look face at all. I just look at it. I was so angry that I had to fight in school for the first time. And guess what? As a teacher, when the other teachers heard that, I fought, they just called me to the staff room in presence of my mother. In the presence of my mother, 3 teachers beat me up very well, turn by turn. Funny enough, they didn't even really beat the guy that I fought with, despite that the guy is the one at fault. They said for me to fight as the teacher's daughter, you must be disciplined. They beat me on my back. My bum said I could not sit down in the class. So that is how it is in my generation, that they will beat you in front of your mother or your father, and your mother will not do anything because you need to be disciplined. Parents, neighbors, and the community are the ones who trained us then to be respectful and focused. You dare not talk back at an elder, man. You go hear am. Just try it. Say you want to talk back at an elder. Where are you coming from? Yoruba will say, you can't, because they want every one of us to be a better person in the future. But now, children are the ones telling parents what to do, when to go out, teaching them different they are the one commanding their parents now on the things they need to do. All in the name of they go out, they bring money. Since they can't afford to take care of the children are the one going out there looking for money to give to the parents. So anything the children says, that is what the parents will accept. They don't have any authority over their children anymore. I'm not saying everyone, I'm only saying that some parents, that is what is going on in their house, in their home. Their children are not well disciplined at all. In this generation, we still have good parents who instill good values in their children, and they turned out great in the society. We still have good parents like that. and the children are so adorable. They turned out perfect. So what happened to other parents? What is going on? The question I want to ask us here is where did we go wrong in raising our children? What happened to us? Where did we go wrong? Let's share our views in the comment section respectfully, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Love you guys. So I have a guest today, my first guest on the show. Woo! He's going to shed more light on today's topic. His name is Engineer Moronke Ashabi. Welcome to the show. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Thank you for having me. Good day, everyone. Okay, Moronke Ashabi, good day. Thanks for having me on your show. I'm proud to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome. And sir, can you tell us how you were disciplined when you were growing up? I know my trust your mom and dad. They are not joking at all when it comes to discipline.
Of course. What do you expect? From a macho woman to the engineering father. So, discipline is very key. You know, during our own time, during our generation, you don't just belong to a household, you belong to a community. Even when your parents are not around, everybody in the community is your daddy, is your uncle, is your mom, is your watch, your guardian, whatsoever. Just name it. Because whenever you just feel short of anything like this, they don't need to tell your mom. Even I can remember an incident that happened in the school. I had a little I had a little quarrel with one of my classmates, and they take us outside the school to go and fight. You know, the funniest thing was that one of our closest neighbor, then they call her Mama Gali, right in Delta State Saple. He saw me and, she just pretended as if nothing happened. When I got home, my mom didn't even know maybe I fought or whatsoever. After telling my mom in my absence, I think maybe 2-3 hours later, she now came to the house herself to come and drag me out. You can imagine, and scolded. Those days, the cane they used those days are quite different from the one they use now. She beats me thoroughly in the front of my mom. My mom was just sitting there and was looking at me. When she's done, later that evening, my mom now have to bounce back on me again and do their own beating. When my dad came back 2 days or 3 days after, I was reported that, you see this your boy, this and this. And my dad didn't even allow me to explain. He also dish out his own beating. So you can see it's very, very different from what we have these days. So that's that's my take.
Thank you, sir. Wow.
Yeah.
In fact, that beating no be here. It will
At
be
all.
in your head.
Oh no! I can't forget. I can't. I will never forget that incident at all.
You can't even try it with this generation now.
This generation now is different. What we have now is a paradigm shift from what we have before. There's a lot that is contributed to it, but I would say it's just what we have in the society. That's what we have in our household, in the government, in the public space, and so on and so forth. So it's quite different. The gap is just huge. That's just it.
Yeah, you're right. And let me ask this question, sir. What do you think really happened to some of the parents that we have now? Why are they not instilling good values in their children? What is really going on with them?
Yes, first off, thank you, Madam Moronke Ashabi. I would like to say what we have now is so far different from what we used to have back then. One, when you look at the economic factor of it. Two, you look at the religion. And three, the society himself. You imagine a child that have to steal from his own classmates, and getting to the house, he denied it, and the mother still backs him or her up and said, "No, my child cannot do that. I bought this, I do this and do that." So that's just what the parents are now are just there. It's quite different because you can see now that it's even the children that is even the parents now. Why the parents now are the children?
Exactly.
Because you can imagine when your son back then you can't dictate to your mom that okay, I'm not taking a ban egusi. I'm tired of a ban egusi. Back then, who born you? You can't do that.
Try am.
Whatever is being served at home, everybody will eat.
Yes.
But today is different. And when you come to the religious part of it, it's just a two-edged sword, where you find when one child is doing this, the other, all they care about is that well, just let her be. I be let him be. We change. The same people telling you he will change, they are the same people who will tell you, sorry for using you have spoiled that child. You just need to manage him or her like that. So, and these are the end problem will still go back to the society, which is the general public, the country. You imagine such a son or daughter finding him or herself in government or a private sector, or becoming an head of one parastatal or an agency. Imagine what will happen. Yes. Imagine what will happen. Just these few weeks ago, I had in the is it just on a program on Africa Independent Television. Yeah, it's where a mother went to the school rules is that you don't bring your phone to the school.
To the school, yes.
Unless there's one student for that matter. He brought the phone to school on Monday. One of the teachers was also fortunate to saw them gather somewhere. Was like, what are the people watching? So he now went. They didn't know she was coming in their back. He went there and just saw what they are watching and collected the phone. The son went back home that Monday afternoon after the close of school. The story he gave the mom was that they seized her phone. You imagine, they are the one teacher seized her phone in the school, this and that and that, and the mother, just like what I said earlier on. He didn't even need to investigate or what happened. Why did they seize your phone? Why do you even take the phone to school at the first place? All he said, tomorrow we are going to that school. The following day, he drove the son to the school and was ranting that he wants to see that teacher.
I imagine.
They have to okay, madam, it's fine. They have to invited her privately from the waiting room to one of the principal's office and showed her what the son and his friend was watching. Ask me what?
What kind of program?
That son recorded the mother and the father where they were having it in their own room.
Are you for real?
And was boasting in the midst of his own friend that, do you know the sound of your mother? Do you know how your father sound? The woman, the mother who is so furious, when he saw the video, she just slowed this and started crying. You just imagine the wrath in the system. And next is one student recording his own parents when they were having sex.
That's huge.
So you see, how do you want to even back then that there's no flat then now? The little flat the house there, no duplex or you having your own room. Everybody is in one room. Your dad and mom having it. You want to if you want to pee yourself, you have to hold it. You can't stand up now. You can't even bust in like that. Not all, but now everybody, the freedom is just too much. It's just too much. For that kind of son to, I don't know how he find a way. His way to the parents' room to insert a camera that will record the parent having it.
Wow.
So he's a huge one. He's a huge one. Madam Ashabi, I will tell you, he's a huge one. It's just a paradigm shift, and the result is what we are seeing in government today. The result is what we are seeing in the private sector today. The result is what we are seeing in all spheres of life today. Indiscipline.
Sir, thank you so much. I want to ask, should we say it is technology that is causing all this? Because the technology we are talking about here, there's a good aspect of it and then there's also a negative aspect of it. You know, this phone that we are talking about, this phone is causing a lot of negative things in the life of our children, even in the life of some adults. So what do you think? Should we say, okay, is the technology that is causing all this in the life of the children, or is just that the parents are not just vigilant enough to monitor them? Because we have some parents, they don't even give their children phones until they finish secondary school. So I don't know why some parents will have to give their children phones to school or even in the house. Some they use laptop at home for their assignment and all that, but phones, there are some parents, until you finish secondary school you can't get a phone. It's not done. So what do you think, sir?
Yes, Madam Moronke Ashabi. You see, I need to explain something here. The world is evolving, and which is learning has come to stay. Even just take a look at different applications these days, or unlike before that you sell your product manually or people within your locality. Right now, you can be in Nigeria and sell your product to somebody in Asia or in Japan or in any part of the world.
Yeah, true.
But the fact is that, as it is, if you are not involved with technology, even with businesses and every other thing, you'll be left behind. So, but the fact is, we also understand that as parents, as guardian, there is the advantage and disadvantage in everything we do. Most times we don't just leave it to the teachers or to the lecturers alone. Discipline is very, very essential. If you want to succeed in life, if you want to go far in life, you have to be disciplined in every space. But the bottom line is this: technology has come to stay.
Of course.
It depends on which side you belong. Today we talk about in our local palace where we say Yahoo Yahoo. Yes, this app is there. You see our children going there these days, our young teens and teenagers. You see programmers, hackers, and all the rest of it. We have scammers. We have all these scammers. Is not about it. It's just any word that we find ourselves. You know, I told you earlier on that it depends on which angle you are coming from. You can use it in a positive way. You can use it in a negative way. But the bottom line is that we as parents, we as guardian, we as church leaders, imam, and every other thing, we need to watch what our children are doing. We need to watch what our children are doing. And the fact is that no matter how, you can't even outsmart these children of these days. Because every day they research, they do a lot.
Yes.
But you as parents,
who has time for research?
After roaming the street of Lagos and everything, the next thing is called Lule. But the beauty of it is that as parents, as guardian, as family, we need to sit ourselves. No matter how little the time is, talk to each other. Even
yes.
household these days, all they do, even as the mother is going to work 5 a.m., the father is on the way, probably somewhere
exactly.
and the kids just all they relate through phone. And even we have parents who don't even see their kids not until maybe when they are in midterm in the school.
Yes.
They now come back home. And you know that kind of children coming back home, they know probably the mom is one kind workaholic or no, no time mommy. I mean, the dad is always an absentee
Busy
daddy.
at work, yes.
These children will always find a way to even disguise, even up to those that are going to missionary schools. We've seen a situation where, not that I'm just trying to talk about a particular religion here, but the fact is that both the Christians, both the Muslim, you see, they put on hijab and leave the house, not knowing that they have another cloth inside their bag. The same thing, children, some kids tell you they are going to choir practice, I mean, they're going to vigil, and they will dress properly leaving the house.
Exactly, when they get out.
I've seen a situation where, I mean, I'm from the white garment churches. I attend the CNS church, Cherubim and Seraphim.
Okay.
A kid that told the mom that he's going to church left home with the sutana, I mean, that white garment clothes.
Yes.
She was clothed fully with the staff, the cap, the cloth, and she left. God knows. We don't even know what prompted the mom that she decided to go to that same vigil, which she didn't even plan initially. But I think she got a call or a text that the following day, which is of Saturday, because she works in Highland, that there's no need for them to come again, that they've postponed the meeting. So it's not okay. Instead of staying at home, let me just use this. Let me go to vigil. Getting to church, my dear.
The daughter is nowhere.
The daughter is not in the church.
God.
You know, at first she was so scared, thinking probably maybe the kidnapper or something bad happened. So they have to like come under and everything. So later, you know, after putting so many calls across, so she decided to finally pick. But the point is that she has to go to a place silent, but no matter how, you can still hear the banging of the DJ, the noise at the background. And the mom asks her, where are you? I'm in church. So they have to like pretend and tell the mom, okay, my back pariwo. As God will have it, the mom went home in the morning after the vigil, and the daughter also came home in the morning. The mom after now sit her and come. I was also in the church today. Which of the church did you attend?
Yeah.
Which of the vigil did you go to? So this is one out of many. So it tells you what our society is really breeding up these days.
Wow.
We have a lot to do. We have a lot to do.
We have a lot to do. I mean, this topic, we cannot exhaust everything today because it's really wild.
Oh, definitely.
It's really wide.
Definitely.
It's a wide topic.
Definitely.
And there was something I was trying to think about.
To remember. Okay.
Yes. The cooking aspect, you know.
Okay.
Children telling their mom nowadays that, Mom, I want noodles. The other one will say, oh no, Mom, I want rice. The other one will say, Mom, I want beans. I want yam. Please, do you want to kill the mother? It's supposed to be one meal for everybody. If you can't eat it, just go and stay one place.
Yeah, yes.
That means you are not hungry.
Yes, agreed. In as much that I want to, I will want us to like look at this way. I look at it this way. Foremost is that children are different. Their eating habits is also different as well. But we as parents has a lot to do. Especially is there any medium class again in this our current Nigeria? Because either you are poor, you are rich. Yes. So if you are the rich type, thank God, timetable is there. You can choose and decide. But if you are the poor type, you can't be telling your mom you want to, and you know the situation on ground.
Yes.
You want to tell your mommy you want to eat noodles, and when you even know Gary is not available at all. So it's just what it is. So that's fine. If you are the rich child or the rich parents, fine. You have your timetable. Varieties of food are available. If you are extremely rich, your maid are there to cook. Even they want to eat 5 different dishes or 6 different meals.
Yes.
Different meals. so they can. But if it is the other way around, my dear, because I want to learn for my
My
child.
dear,
So that's just
exactly.
it.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And the thing is, I have a younger friend like that. That she doesn't joke with her 3 sons. She has 3 sons. But when it comes to discipline, man, she will make sure they are in line and well composed. Any nonsense like this, you are in soup. She doesn't joke with discipline when it comes to those children.
Yes,
But
it is very, very important.
so
Very important.
that is what I really like. I really want our parents to imbibe, especially the younger generations coming up now.
Yes.
They should be disciplined. They
Yes,
should
they should.
discipline their children also.
They should. But the fact is that when the parent himself is not disciplined, what do you want to teach out to the children?
Yes, exactly. That's it. It is what you have in you that
So
you
that is just
give
it. The
towards
government we all are
your
shouting
children.
about, complaining about today, started from our homes, started from our churches, started from our society.
Yeah.
Uh, in some churches these days, they give they give contract to highest bidder, not they give contract to highest bidder. What you can cover. I can give you a scenario. We went to one local government to present um, an exchange program, and since we are doing within the environment, I don't want to make mention of the local government, so it doesn't look as if I'm exposing those in charge of it.
Okay.
You know, this is a program that will help the youth, that to also support, or bring out a good image of that local government and where the project is going to take place. But believe me, do you know, even when the chairman is so excited about all the whole thing, we have people there who are telling them, for this amount to come out, this social amount will be given to this, to Mr. A, Mr. B department, this and that. By the time the sum of 1.5 million, which the chairman pledges to use in supporting the program, well, before the 1.5 million will get to the main project that is meant for, we are left with 600,000. So tell me, how we could tomorrow we'll complain there's potholes. Tomorrow we'll say they gave a contract to one person and the condemned. This is at the local level.
Wow.
Not to talk about the state, not to talk about the federal government. So it's just a systemic problem. It's a systemic problem. And if we all decide today that we want to change our society to a better one, definitely we will. But it all starts from the home.
Yes, the home front.
Yes, it all starts from the home front. You can't do, because it is the home that will become the society, and the society grows to become a country or a state. So that is where we are today. So we need to change. We all need to change. So discipline is not about a particular sect. It's all about love. You can see someone who portrayed to be a righteous father, smoking in their in the present. What are you telling that your children? You imagine that son now decide to start smoking marijuana, be cocaine in future, and you want to stop him not to. What advice will you tell him?
Exactly.
Not smoke.
Those children and the children of nowadays it is what we see, not what you tell us. It is what we see that will follow, not what you tell us.
It is also funny. I was listening to I was watching one of these skit makers who was talking about how we find ourselves where we are today as a country, as individuals, and the rest. But fine, to most of us watching him, we'll say it's a joke or he's a skit maker. He wants people to laugh and the rest. But the fact is there for those who can really see, who can have a deep thought about what he just portrayed. But the fact is that it's funny, but that's just the true position of it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ajiye.
Thank you.
Really appreciate you for coming. We know we are still. I think definitely we are still going to do a part 2 on this topic because it's really wide.
Of course,
you can't even finish this topic in a day. But if we are going to have you again, we'll let you know. But thank you so much for coming.
Definitely,
Really,
I'm so happy being in your program, and I must confess you're doing a good job.
thank
Thank you for
you.
supporting this. So thank you for enlightening the families. Thank you for all you do, and giving you my assurance. Whenever you need me, just a beacon. I will be right. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. We love you. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you. Have a
Oh,
nice day.
and you too. Thank you.
Bye.
So, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I hope you learned a lot from today's episode, and I hope we are going to have more of this and when the time comes. But all the same, please let's keep love alive in our homes, among our friends and families. I love you guys. Thank you so much. See you on my next episode on Moments with Moronke Ashabi. God bless you all. God loves you. And I love you too. Bye. Mwah.